Good morning, Leo. I'm quite excited to do your reading today. I feel like the energy around you at the moment is really, really positive and strong. We are going into Leo season, and happy birthday, Leos. And I was watching an Erica Elmut's video this morning about the Lion Gate portal opening up. Now, I don't really understand what that means, but she seems to be the authority on that one, and it sounded really exciting. So lots of good stuff coming in for Leos, I think, at the moment. I've also kind of dressed up a little bit and made myself a fancy. I've got this massive dauber of a amethyst ring on and painted my nails. Yeah, so I'm feeling I've got that fancy Leo energy going today. We have a mascot with us today. I've built a new desk this week, so I moved a bit of clutter around, and I found this guy. He's a little bit dirty from where he was. He's a dirty lion, but the lion in the tarot represents the strength card to me, and it also represents Leo. And he's not a lion. If you can see, he's a polar bear in disguise. He's so cute. So I was thinking about him quite a bit, sort of as I was waking up this morning, as I was falling asleep last night, and how the polar bear in the Lenormand oracle decks, I associate that with Pisces and a different kind of strength. The lion is kind of like fierce, proud, determined strength. This fire energy of going out there and getting it, where the polar bear is more of like perseverance, kind of like a long-term strength. But I thought it was really interesting, this polar bear who's dressing up as a lion. So perhaps there's a few Pisces in here today. Perhaps you have Pisces in your chart, but I'm getting this association between Pisces and Leo today. So he's going to be our mascot. He's going to where should I put him? There we go. We'll pop him up there. Can just about see him there. Just about see his foot still. I don't think I have a name for him, so maybe you could leave names in the description box below. No, not in the description box. I'll put stuff in the description box. You can put name suggestions in the comment box below. Professional YouTuber, guys. Okay, so I didn't get through any of the kind of channel songs that wake me up in the middle of the night last night. I may have got some, but maybe I was just too tired to remember or write it down. Anyway, I haven't got any channel songs for you or images, I'm afraid, today. But some of the songs that kind of did come into my head, which a couple of them popped into my head, and a couple of them are songs that I've either heard on Spotify this morning or that I've seen on Twitter, and they've got stuck in my head. But I'll run them through anyway, because they may have come to me for a reason. As always, I've got loads of Billie Eilish and Taylor Parks, Billie Eilish. So from Billie, I've got Come Out and Play and I Love You, which is such a cute song. Taylor Parks, this is because I saw it on Twitter this morning. I've got I Don't Want to Dance Alone, which is an absolute legend of a song. I love it. I listen to those two a lot, so that's probably why they're always coming through for me, to be fair. I also got Still Young by the Cat Empire. That was actually a channeled song. And Cowboy Blues by Kesha, which came from the Erica Elmut's video, because she kept on saying, towards the end of the video, she kept on saying, let go of the past, let go of the past, let go of the past. So I got that line from Cowboy Blues in my head. You gotta let go of the past. So yeah, there we go. And Weak by Skunk and Nancy was playing on Spotify as I was setting up. So, without further ado, I think we should get into your reading, Leo. Okie dokie, ready to go. So I do pause just there between the introduction and dealing the cards, just because I want to kind of get into the zone of pulling the cards. So it just takes me a minute to kind of dial in. Okay. Oh, I think I saw what that card is, which is interesting. Yeah. Oh, very interesting. Was it Gemini? Got these exact same two cards. That is so strange. Right, I'm going with it. In the underline, you've got the Father. I'll just show you that. That's kind of reminds me of the Emperor card. In Kim Kranz, who's the artist and creator of these decks, in her tarot deck, this is the archetype deck. In her tarot deck, the Emperor is represented by one of these tall trees. So the Father, the Emperor. Okay, so possibly dealing with the father. I'll sort of go through what I said to Gemini then with these. Really curious that the exact same cards came out. The dead end, so yeah, you're trying to take a certain route, but you've hit a dead end, you've hit some kind of blockage in your path. You may need to do some reflective work with this mirror. You may actually have to do mirror work. I'm not an expert on mirror work, I've never tried it, I don't know the details, but you could maybe look that up and see if that's something that would work for you. But I'm seeing, because this mirror is like a shard of glass, it's really sharp, doing this reflective work can help you to see clearly. The moon is things that can't be seen, and it's also intuition. So there's something you're not seeing, you're trying to take a certain route, a certain path, but perhaps that's a block for you. But if you do this introspective, is that even a word? Introspective work, you'll be able to figure out the best way forward. So this may be a dead end, but there's other routes available for you, or it may seem like a dead end, but you'll be able to figure out a way forward. Yeah, some of you may have Gemini placements in your chart. You may want to go and look at Gemini's reading and see if there's any extra messages in there for you, and if anything relates. If I pull the same exact cards as Gemini, that's going to really freak me out. I'm going to get deja vu. Now I've got Beyonce's deja vu in my head. Great. Okay, so we have got a card. I think it's different to what Gemini got. Let's see. Oh, brilliant. Hallelujah. Praise the tarot. I'm waving my hands in the air. Yeah, definitely going to be one of those days, Leo. The dolphin. So you've got like these... Gemini's reading was really quite dark. I felt a bit bummed out by it, actually, at the end of it. I really felt really bad for Gemini. But you've got super happy card. This is sort of like, it makes me think of the Ten of Cups in the regular tarot, which is like the rainbow's happiness card. It's yeah, super duper happy. And the dolphins I also associate with love, because the goddess Venus, one of her kind of icons is the dolphin. She's often depicted with dolphins because she was born from the sea. So yeah, it's all this like happy energy, all these bright colours. It's like the sunshine, like if the water could be sunshine, and the sun in the tarot is your card, Leo. So yeah, I feel like this is you really feeling yourself, really enjoying being the best version of yourself, playing in the waves, having a good time, happy, perhaps whatever's going on in your life, perhaps even if you have hit a blockage. And this is so funny, because this is what I picked up for you before I even started the reading. I was in a really happy energy, but I think it was like a couple of songs on Spotify weren't that happy, but I just kind of skipped them. So I think maybe you're in a place, Leo, where you're really feeling really happy, kind of feeling on top of the world, feeling like nothing can bring you down, and then perhaps there are problems around you, but you're in a mood where you're like, well, I can deal with them. You know, I'm gonna get through this. I'm gonna plan. If I can't go that way right now, if that's not the direction for me right now, that's fine. I'm gonna go splashing off over here and see what I can discover over here, and then I'll come back to this later, and the pathway may have cleared up. I'm getting Echo the Dolphin. I don't know why Echo the Dolphin. Perhaps some of you have been playing Echo the Dolphin. But this, yeah, happy emotions, and it could be love. Beyonce, I was trying to remember which song came through. Deja vu, Beyonce. Just so I can pop that in the description box below. All your, I've just drawn on myself with a green pen. Oh, focus. There we go. Great. Well done, me. All the songs that come through in your reading will be in the description box back down below. Okay, let's go to the Tea Leaf Oracle and see kind of what's going on for your situation. But nothing's going to bring you down, Leo. Perhaps you know something good's coming your way, and that's keeping your mood high. You've got, yeah, oh my God, good luck. That's so funny that I said that. And yeah, good luck, something good's coming your way. You're in for a lucky period in your life. Yeah, the vibration's high for you right now. Which deck did I just do? I don't know which deck I did. I think that one or that one. I don't know. I'm going to go for this one. Okay, so any more tea leaf cards, please, for Leo. And I'm going to do that one again because I don't know which deck I shuffled, and I want to make sure all the cards have a chance to come out if they want to. Yeah, no, you've only got 2 tea leaf cards. So I don't think that was like Gemini and Cancer, I think, got about 20. Time to go out and have fun. Yeah. Oh my God. Are you feeling lucky, punk? Time to go out and have fun. Grapes make me think of wine. So yeah, celebrating, having a party. Perhaps, I know lockdown is starting to lift in a few places now. In the UK, you can go to pubs now. So yeah, maybe this is like, finally I can get out and go and spend some time with my friends. I can go around and see people. Yeah, it's like I've been waiting for this. Okay, Leo. Oh, this is exciting. This is really nice. I'm also really noticing the purple on these 2 cards. This one has a purple flower and this one has purple grapes. So someone may really like the colour purple. It could be you or someone around you. You could be wearing purple. The colour purple is also a film. With what's her name? Can't think of the actress's name right now, but The Colour Purple, yeah, a really emotive film. So some of you may want to watch that for more messages, or you may have recently seen it. You may be thinking of issues of slavery right now. Why does that card keep trying to slip off? Oyster. So yeah, that makes me think of good luck, something fortunate coming your way. Yeah, there's a pearl waiting for you to be discovered. Okay. Leave that there. So I'm going to get more situation cards for you from the Lenormand deck. This is by Kira Marchetti. Okay, what's going on for Leo right now? Why is Leo so happy? What's all this good fortune about? Oh my God. The polar bear. Are you connecting with a Pisces? Are you and a Pisces teaming up? Right, I'm not sure if this wants to be upright or in reverse, so I'm going to drop it. Yeah, it was in reverse. Okay, this is going to take me a minute, I think. I'm going to go to the polar bear first, because I did say to you with my little friend here, he's a polar bear, and I associate the polar bear with Pisces, and I associate him with going through trials and tribulations in your life, kind of going on a long journey where it's really felt like a bit of an uphill struggle. Perhaps you've been quite cold recently emotionally, or you've been feeling out in the cold, but it's kind of like having this inner strength, inner perseverance. It's like you're built for this. So this could be you, or it could be someone you're connected with. Depends on, it doesn't have to be Pisces, but that's the energy that it gives me. And it's so funny that I was talking about it with my polar bear friend here, disguised as a lion. So you may, I feel like maybe there's a few Pisces in here who are interested in Leos, a few cross watchers. But yeah, Pisces, perseverance. He's built for this. He's built for the cold. It's like Elsa. If you think of the movie Frozen and Elsa, she's like, the cold never bothered me anyway. It's kind of her natural environment. It's what she's built for. She can tolerate it. So this is the ability to tolerate being out in the cold, or to tolerate quite difficult conditions. And it's kind of what I was saying over here as well about there being something that's quite a challenge for you here. There's a pathway that's blocked for you, but you're not letting it get you down. It's like, I'm made for this. I can do this. I'm built for this. This is what I'm made for. And they're both facing the same way as well. So this is definitely the same energy. You can see kind of the similarity of the both pointing their noses upwards. He's thick with muscle, and the good kind of fat that keeps you warm. I'm not calling you fat, Leo or Pisces. I'm more talking about like the metaphorically. And he's covered in this hair, which he's built to keep the warmth in. So even though his conditions may be cold, he's got an inner warmth that is carrying him through, that's helping him persevere. This is so exciting. And I knew that this card was coming out today, because when I was talking about him being a polar bear, this is the exact card I was picturing. It's so bizarre how this happens. It really makes me, if I ever doubt myself that there's anything to this, it's this kind of thing that clarifies it for me, because this isn't a small deck. I think there's 50 something cards in here, and so for me to know for me to be thinking about this lion all night and all morning, and for me to be thinking about this association with this strength between the lion and the polar bear all morning, and to know that this was going to come out, this you know, feeling like there's difficult circumstances, but you're handling it really well. I don't even need the cards anymore, guys. I can just tell you. I can just tell you what's going to come out. Storks as well. And kind of like a nest egg coming in for you. A golden opportunity coming in for you. And you've got this good luck card as well. So there's something coming your way, and I think that's what's keeping you going. This is so exciting, Leo. I'm really super, all Pisces, Leo and Pisces. I'm really excited for you. This is so cool. I do feel like maybe it's a Leo and a Pisces teaming up, and that's what gives you this like kind of like mega strength. But this is kind of like the romantic man. You can see he's kind of sat there waiting for someone. He's looking a bit dejected. Maybe he's been waiting a long time for something. So this could definitely be love for some of you. I was talking about how the dolphin is symbolic of love because of it's associated with the goddess Venus. Oh, look, he's looking down at the dolphin. He's looking at the dolphin, waiting for the dolphin. Is a Pisces waiting for a Leo? Or is a Leo waiting for a Pisces? There's something going on here, guys. I really want you to tell me what's going on. So, I mean, I'm telling you what's going on. That's my job, but I can only get kind of like a general idea. You know, I don't know the specifics. So it's, I just love a good love story. That's what it is. Love a good love story. And so I'm so excited here because I'm definitely picking up on love for some of you. You know, if this isn't your story, if you're thinking, what on earth is she going on about? I don't even know a Pisces. Yeah, sorry. Maybe go and check out in the description box below. There's a link to finding out all the different placements of your natal chart. So, Leo, you might actually go and look up your birth chart, your natal chart, and look at Venus. Look at where Venus sits in your natal chart, because you might either have Venus in Pisces at your time of birth, or it may be possibly like something to do with the movement of the planets in your chart. Definitely picking up on Pisces energy for you here, Leo. Excited. Woo. So back to this guy. It's the Ace of Hearts, which is the Ace of Cups, to do with emotions, and it's an offer. He's either making a love offer, or he's waiting for a love offer to come in. 2 and 8 also rounds up to 10, so there's some kind of something ending, some kind of cycle. So I feel like with it being in reverse, I'm feeling like what's ended is this cycle of waiting. He's no longer waiting. He's looking forward, and he's looking at can you see how they're all looking forward? The dolphin's looking forward, the guy's looking forward, the polar bear's looking forward. It's like a period of waiting for someone has ended, and now this person is looking forward to the future. It doesn't have to be love. It's not going to be love for every single one of you. It can be something to do with emotions, friendships, collaborations with other people. It could be a Leo and a Pisces are teaming up. It could be that these are all energies within yourself, and you're kind of combining them to get like kind of like mega strength. It's sort of like a superpower. I'm so glad you're here today, nameless polar bear lion. I'm so excited. This reading is awesome, and I needed an awesome reading because Gemini and Cancer, theirs was a bit of a struggle, to be honest. So, you know, I'm not sort of pointing fingers or blaming those two signs. They're going through what they're going through, and it was you know, it upset me that I want everybody to have happy readings. I want everybody to have positive readings. So it does bum me out a little bit when I know that people are struggling. But this is brilliant. This is such positive energy. And I feel like, you know, this could be someone with Gemini in the chart as well, because these two cards are exactly the same as Gemini. But it's like no longer getting bogged down by this, no longer letting something that you can't control. If this is a dead end, there's nothing you can do about that. It's like not letting this, oh, sorry, my alarm's going off, dismiss. Not letting this this thing that you have no control over, that there's nothing you can do about it. So it's like, well, I'm just going to go and get on with my life. It's such a nice energy. Can I get more on this? Can I get more on the polar bear, please? No, doesn't want to tell me more about the polar bear right now. Can you just tell me anything more about Leo's situation, please? Something else about Leo's situation. What's going on with Leo or around Leo? Mature man in the reverse. I know exactly what that is. If you remember the songs that I was talking about at the start of the reading, and I said the one that came through that was channeled was "Still Young" by Cat Empire. While we're still, I'm not going to sing it, but the words are, "While we're still young, find your heart and find your soul or song. Where have you gone?" Yeah. So what I'm getting from this is there's a mature man involved, or someone who's been feeling old, but it's like they're finding their inner child, or they're finding or rediscovering their youthful spirit. So I feel like, especially if you've been on something that's felt quite trialing, it may have made you have to mature quickly. It may have had, I think this is all channeled. It may have met, so there may be someone here who had life experiences that made them have to grow up really quickly. They had to mature really fast. I know that I think I was maybe about 17 when I got my own house with the beast. So I was very, very young to have to pay all the bills, to be working, you know, and when you're at that age, you're not even on full adult wage, you know, so just be working and working and working and feel like you haven't really got very much money to spend on anything else, and having to grow up really quickly, having to deal with all those kind of adult things that you know, a lot of people now, especially with the housing crisis, a lot of people live at home with the parents and they don't have to worry about things like that. You know, the mum does the washing and things like this. And I'm not saying that, you know, that we're completely on our own. My mum has always been super duper helpful, super supportive, as has my dad actually, you know, in different ways. But yeah, so what I'm getting here, if I get back on track, is that I think there's someone who's had to grow up really quickly. Maybe they've you know, had to do all these adult things really early on in their life, and it's kind of given them a sense of maturity, but it's also kind of made them quite serious, perhaps. But I think like maybe they're having like almost like a second wind, or like a maybe midlife crisis. Sorry guys, but it's like but it's like a good midlife crisis, like a positive midlife crisis where they've got to a point where they've finally got a little bit of freedom, and they finally come to a point where they've reached a level of maturity where the trials don't bother them anymore. And this isn't going to be for everybody, obviously. Some of you might be young and you might be thinking, that's not me. It could be someone you connected with, someone around you. It could be a parent who's feeling this way. So sort of see if it fits for anyone in your life. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. This is just a message for someone else. So feeling that they, you know, they've faced so many trials now, so many problems that they have overcome. You know, they know how to deal with that if it ever comes up again. So when it does come up again, it's no longer such a big issue. It's just like, oh, that's happening. I just saw 2323 as well on my clock as I said that. So that's like a confirmation double number. And so, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I think someone's just really excited. So, yeah, it's no longer an issue when those problems come up anymore, because they're so easily solved, because you know exactly the right steps to take to solve them. So it's like taking things in your stride, not worrying too much when things are out of your control, and finding this in a child, in a youth, it's like rediscovering joy in life. It's exciting. I'm so excited for you or the person you're connecting with. It's such a cool energy. Let me just think if there's any other side messages for other people here. With the it's definitely a masculine energy. Looking forward to the future, feeling like you've got the whole world in your hands, having a lot of knowledge. You can see all these books behind him. For some of you, it can be a relationship that's ending, with them both being in reverse. So moving away from a father figure, or moving away from a love situation that didn't work out. That's just for a small amount of you though, I think. The main message I'm getting there is this message of, even if you are literally still young, perhaps you've been through so many trials and tribulations that you've kind of matured emotionally very, very quickly. Perhaps you're a lot more mature than your friends. But yeah, there's this definite feeling of not letting things get you down anymore and taking things in your stride and being happy, just being happy in yourself, like that inner happiness of, I'm going to be all right no matter what life throws at me. I'm going to be fine. It's so cool. It's such a good energy to be in. Oh my god, can't make this up, guys. So, oh my god, I'm going to show you them one at a time. We've got 3 cards. So the first card here is the Fool. I've got a song as well for one of the cards. So the first card here is the Fool. Did Gemini get this as well? Someone got the Fool card this week. So this is like taking a leap of faith. It's really happy-go-lucky energy, and that's what I'm getting from the kind of the dolphin. Feeling happy-go-lucky. He's been through some stuff. He's not... I'm hearing the word pauper. He's not perhaps got the most money in the world. Perhaps life hasn't been super fortunate to him. But it's like his luck is coming in now. Perhaps he's not been lucky in life. What's trying to come through? There's a song trying to come through. Not been lucky in life. Not hard luck, not life. That was something I was talking about this week though, hard not life. I don't know what it is. It might come through later. Feeling like you've had a bit of a hard life. You've had a lot of trials in your life, but that's just kind of made you stronger. You've got like the strength of the lion and the strength of the polar bear. You're like doubly strong. It's like, oh, you may have a dog as well that brings you a lot of strength, a lot of comfort. Or the dog in the tarot represents a loyal friend, someone who has very, very good intentions around you. So if this is a romantic interest for you, the person's intentions are very, very loyal. And I was thinking about the dog as well. And I'll show you which one. I remember thinking about the dog and how he's taking the lead. I'm going to get it out because like everything else that I've been thinking about so far has come out in the reading. So I'm going to get the dog out as well. Where is he? He's hiding. The dog's hiding, guys. There he is. Right. So the dog, I was thinking about this card and how it's someone who's a very, very loyal friend, someone who has very good intentions, and how he's taking the lead in his own life. So yeah, I'm going to take that card. I was thinking about the polar bear and the dog. It's bizarre. I swear I was thinking about dolphins as well. I don't need the cards anymore, guys. I'm just that good at this now. Yeah, taking a leap of faith, happy-go-lucky. And what are you moving towards? The 2 of Cups. What did I say? I can just pull one card and get like the entire message of the reading. The 2 of Cups, moving towards probably love. Normally this is a card of love. But it could be friendship, it could be any kind of relationship that's an equal, or partnership, even work partnership. But this is 2 people who I'm hearing they get on like a house on fire. Chemistry. You can see the chemistry here between these 2, how equal it is. You've got the yin yang symbol here. This is like a totally equal complementary relationship where you might not be exactly the same. You may have a lot of similarities. I'm getting that you've both had this kind of sort of trialing start to life where you've had to mature quickly. You've had similar experiences, but perhaps I'm hearing chalk and cheese. The reading today. Chalk. I think it's the colours chalk and cheese. Maybe that means something specifically to you, but it's totally complementary. Like the yin yang symbol, they fit together perfectly. I'm so excited. And this is probably my favourite 2 of Cups card as well. I love the chemistry between them, that it creates this yin yang symbol. Gorgeous. It doesn't have to be a man and a woman. It can be gender doesn't really apply to tarot, apart from the kind of, if it is specifies, if it's like mature man, it's masculine energy. or if it's like a king, it's probably masculine energy, but it can be some, it doesn't apply. You can reverse the gender roles as you need to in tarot, but there's a choice here to be made. Perhaps someone has a lot of offers. The cups can symbolize a lot of offers coming in, offers of friendship, offers of love, offers of partnership of some kind, and it's kind of like this guy's, I'm hearing window shopping. Excuse me. Yeah, do you like someone who burps? He's window shopping. He's looking at all these different cups, all the different things that these cups or people have to offer. What does he want from love? You can see that there's a cup there that's full of jewelry at the top. Does he want, he's looking for a relationship that will bring him a lot of wealth? Is he looking for someone who's fiery? What's that? What even is that? I thought it was a fish, but it's not, is it? I don't know what that is. Castles, like all these different things that people have to offer him. But he's been quite choosy. I think he knows exactly what he wants, and I don't know if it's any of these cups. I don't think it's these cups that he's after. I think he wants this cup. Yeah, he's like, these aren't good enough for me. This isn't what I want. This is what I want. This reading, I needed a love reading. Leo. I think I said this to Pisces this week. I said I shouldn't have favourites, but I do have favourites. Leo, you're one of my favourites. Okay. Just because it's such a lovely energy to connect with. Some of the energies can be quite difficult for me. I think that's probably to do with my signs and my placements. The things I value, where sometimes there can be a little bit of conflict between my energy and the energy of the sign that I'm connecting to, and I guess that can change as well depending on what the sign's going through. I don't dislike any of the signs, just some challenge me more than others, and Leo, yours is normally a great energy to connect to. Okay, let's see. Nine of Pentacles. Is someone single? Oh, grab your popcorn, guys. Sip your tea. This is getting interesting. Nine of Pentacles is a card about being single, being really good on your own. The thing with the Nine of Pentacles that I think sometimes people miss, you can be in a relationship with someone else. You can be this, but you're so sort of mature emotionally. You're so capable and independent. It's like two people who are like fully whole, two really strong, and again that polar bear and lion energy, just going back to that I was talking about, that union of the two energies, it's being similar but different as well. It's all coming together, Leo. So two people, it's not a codependent relationship is what I'm trying to say. It's two people who are so mature and capable on their own that they are almost like it's better to go into a relationship with two Nine of Pentacles people, because if you have two people who are the Nine of Pentacles, you get the 18 of Pentacles, which is better than the 10 of Pentacles. So silly. What am I doing in this reading today? It's the energy. It's so upbeat. It's so happy. It's making me silly. It's making me really giddy. This is such a good relationship coming in. For some of you, I don't want to say every relationship is brilliant. Obviously, everybody's situation is different. But if this is the two people, if this is the connection that's being made, and I've got Elastica in my head, it's brilliant. It's like you're doing so well on your own. You've got everything going for you. You've got all your affairs in order. You're just super capable on your own, and that's a really attractive energy. So of course all these offers are coming in for you. But I think, like with the dog's really loyal. This person wants this. They know exactly what they want. I'm gonna cry. I'm actually, your reading's gonna make me cry, Leo. Okay, oh God, and we're moving into the heart space now. I can't cope. Why are you doing this to me? Keep doing it to me, I like it. Leo, what's in your heart space? Well, the heart space of the person you're connecting with, what's going on? Whoa. Oh. Have you got your popcorn and your tea? Because this is getting even more interesting. Now, the cards came out, some came out over here and one came out over here. So I feel I did ask two questions. I said, what's in your heart space and what's in the heart space of the person you're connecting with? So switch these around as you need to. I'm going to go to this one first because I saw one of these cards. The Five of Pentacles. Someone's out in the cold. Someone feels like they're out in the cold here. Perhaps someone's put barricades up. That's another Cat Empire song, Barricades. I'm going to write it down. Where are we? Barricades. And what was the other song I just mentioned? I can't even remember now. It's so funny, I didn't get any songs through. Sorry, I've got a pen lid in my mouth. Didn't get any songs through, and now I've got a million songs through. Someone's feeling out in the cold. Someone may be feeling blocked, rejected. But I feel like this relationship, you two are totally on the same page. You're like, it's like meant to be. So it's like this isn't the right energy. Why is someone feeling out in the cold here? But underneath it is the Ace of Wands. It's a passionate, brand new start. This is like disappointment in something. It might not be in the heart space. It might not even be this relationship. This might be a previous relationship. I think I did say this up here. I don't know if I said it, but I definitely got it. That this person is, they could have left an old relationship behind and be going towards a new relationship. So yeah, feeling out in the cold, feeling like they've suffered a loss. But spring is on its way. And he's cold. The polar bear has been. I was talking about Elsa. The polar bear's been through the cold, but he's endured. He's endured this, and now spring's coming for him. It's obviously not spring this season, unless you're in Australia or the southern hemisphere. But for most of us, I'm talking metaphorically. Being through a cold period of your life where perhaps a relationship's ended or there's been some kind of emotional loss. But like spring's coming and this tree's starting to bear fruit again. And you've got the Ace of Wands. So in the heart space, feeling really passionate about your future. The Ace of Wands is a creative opportunity or a love opportunity coming in. Something really, really passionate. Something that really motivates you. And I feel like there's this motivation here with the lion and the polar bear. It's this kind of like keeping the goal in sight, knowing what you want, knowing exactly what you want, keeping the goal in sight, and that's what's giving you the perseverance. And there's a change. There's a change in your life. I feel like the change may have happened, or it may be happening. I'm so excited. Dawn's rising. Okay, the sun's coming out. The sun is the Leo card. I think that a Leo might be warming up a Pisces. The sun's coming in to thaw out this cold energy that someone's been in, and it's creating a change, like a metamorphosis. I was going to say catharsis, so I don't know if that means anything to anyone, but I meant metamorphosis. This change from a caterpillar that's stuck crawling on the ground, is really low down, but now he's evolving into this beautiful creature that can fly. And it's almost like I'm hearing some butterflies are called emperor butterflies, aren't they? And we saw that emperor card in the underlying. Someone may be a father, or be becoming a father. The Ace of Wands, it's a creative staff. So someone maybe becoming a father. How to put that delicately. There's a change. Someone may be becoming a dad. Someone may be maturing. But sometimes when you have children, it makes you feel like a kid again. Yeah. Okay, I was coming up to the 40-minute mark, so I just stopped and started recording again there, just so I didn't have any problems with the video. Yeah, someone might be becoming a dad again, which gives them this youthful, it's like playing with your children, playing with your children, getting all those toys, getting the Lego out again, getting the action figures or the Barbies out again, being a kid again with your kid. That's a message for some of you. Then that's in the heart space. Oh, this is so beautiful. I love it. I really love it. What a gorgeous reading. So that could be you or the other person. So in the other person's heart space, King of Swords. So this is someone who, they might be overthinking things a little bit, which might be causing this out in the cold energy. Swords are to do with logic, thought processes, but the hearts are about feelings. So this is someone who, they could be quite analytical. They could be quite, they tend to overthink. They tend to think more than they feel, or they tend to act on the, if they feel something, they tend to want to process it mentally rather than just following the heart. So this may be causing some kind of holding back. He's interesting as well. I'm noticing today that the kind of cold silver metal of his armor and the warm yellow colour of his bodice, it's not a bodice, I'm going to call it a bodice, and his cape here, not a cape, robes. So there's this like cold and hot energy again that I'm picking up on. He's got a truth to tell. He's got something to communicate here. He's got his sword up and ready. But the King of Swords, he doesn't blurt things out. He chooses his time when to communicate. He also has this bird here. Birds do symbolise communication to me, but the bird's wearing armour. It's like communicating his truth. He's prepared for a little bit of conflict with it. The truth has to be armoured. Armoured, armoured. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, this. I think he's possibly scared of being hurt. He's got the protective gloves on to protect from the claws of this bird. But he's also, is he holding it? It doesn't look like it's tethered. I don't think it's tethered. So it's like it's ready to fly. He's ready to speak his truth. My heart just pulled as well, which is a confirmation. Yeah, ready to communicate something about his heart space. Or her heart space. Like, as I said, you can switch the roles around here. Okay, let's find out what's going on in your thoughts. What's going on in this person's thoughts, please? I'm going to ask about both of you. What's going on in this person's thoughts? Whoa, okay. A lot. No longer feeling anxious, no longer feeling depressed, this person is no longer overthinking. They're feeling in the heart space. Coming out of an energy where they felt very conflicted, held back by the thoughts. They're no longer held back by the thoughts. They're no longer having these sleepless nights about the situation. Why? Because the Three of Pentacles is about working together with other people, but it's also a card about offering support and healing. No longer seeking reassurance from others, no longer, when it comes to your personal happiness, your healing, you're doing it on your own. You don't expect other people to come in and save the day anymore. You don't, and that's funny as well, because the Pisces energy is my knight in shining armour energy, and you can see that he's literally wearing shining armour. But you're no longer waiting for a knight in shining armour to come in and save you, to fix all your problems, to make you feel better. You're doing it by yourself, which I think is bringing you into this Nine of Pentacles energy, where you're really good on your own. It's like, you know that you're good on your own. No matter what happens, you're this happy dolphin. That dolphin's good on his own. He'd have a great time with someone else, but he's okay on his own. Wow. And also, oh yeah, the King of Pentacles in reverse. In reverse, what I'm getting mainly from it is not waiting for this person to come in and rescue you, to give you everything. doing things on your own, being good on your own, not waiting for someone like a Prince Charming to come in and rescue you and give you everything you ever wanted, perhaps knowing that that's not realistic. But the King of Pentacles in reverse is somewhat, I don't know if this is this or if this is this, because it came out separately, so I'm getting it could be this, in which case it could be someone who's no longer interested in material things. I was pointing out that cup there. This is going to be a long reading today, Leo. I was putting out that cup there with the jewels in. It's like someone no longer needing someone else to bring them stability. My heart's pulling, yeah, I'm on the right lines. So perhaps someone was in a relationship where they were valuing tangible things. They were valuing creature comforts and things to do with money more in the relationship than they were to do with love. So instead of that cup being full of water, which means emotions and love, that cup is filled with the treasure. My heart keeps pounding, so I'm on the right lines. It's like someone's got a string around my heart and they go like that. That's how it feels, and then it's how I know that I'm on the right lines. So being in a relationship where the only reason you're in that relationship is because it brings wealth, financial wealth, stability, comforts. You know that in this relationship the mortgage will be paid, there'll be bread on the table, but there's no love. I'm going to cry. The King of Pentacles in reverse as well can be someone who is too concerned with money. They can be greedy, they can be selfish, they can be emotionally cold, jealous. They could waste money, they can spend money too freely. Someone may be spending money too freely, not watching the pennies. I think this is this energy. I'm going to, just to be on the safe side, I'm going to pull one more card. This person's thoughts, please. This person's thoughts. I think that's probably between you. I think that's applying to both of you. Take it as it resonates. Leave anything that doesn't. Can I get another? Yeah, okay. Oh my God. So we had the Nine of Pentacles, which is being good on your own financially, having stability on your own. And this person in their thoughts is being good on your own emotionally. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, and that happy-go-lucky, not needing anyone else to comfort you. You know, you can find your own inner strength, and this is what this person's thinking about as well. How am I good independently, emotionally? It's also wish fulfillment. You can see he looks like he's about to celebrate. He's kind of at a party, and he does kind of look like that mature man, that father figure. Celebrating your independence, celebrating being... It doesn't necessarily mean celebrating as a party. It can be like celebrating yourself because you're so good on your own. You found happiness within yourself. You found your inner strength. Being the polar bear and the lion. Also a sense of wearing a mask, perhaps. Like I said, with the two strengths, the lion and the polar bear, they're different kinds of strengths. So it's almost like you've got the inner strength, you've got the strength that comes from the perseverance. You've worked out how to be good on your own. That's within yourself, but now how are you going to show that to the world? It's time to step out into the world, and be confident. And I feel like there's a sense of faking it till you make it. Being the lion, being the king, taking what's inside yourself, which is brilliant, and showing your true colours to the world, stepping into this new energy that's like lion energy. Got that butterfly there as well. It's like the new you. It's really powerful, guys. If this is you, if this is your story, if you're connecting with this, super powerful energy. Go and watch those Erica Elmwood's videos. I will link them in the description box below about the Lion Gate portal. I'm so sorry I swore. It's amazing. It's fabulous. Oh no. I'm drawn again to, I put this card down in the centre of the reading, and there's all this gold here. And what I'm getting now is that if you've struggled in the past, if it's always been a struggle for you to get bread on the table, to get your money, to get your finances, you know, maybe you've always felt like you're living paycheck to paycheck. I feel like this new you, this energy that you're stepping into, it's like it's going to naturally bring you wealth and abundance, because it's such an attractive energy. People are going to be drawn to you. It's like job offers will be coming in left and right because your energy is so attractive. It's like a magnet. It's brilliant. I really hope this is your story. I really, really hope this is you and this is your story, because it's, you know, whether you're in a relationship or this is something new within a relationship, it's such a strong energy. It really is like, it's like you've evolved. It's like you've evolved into this superstar. You know, the lion is, Leos are often in the spotlight. It's amazing. I wish every reading could be like this. Right, I don't think Leo needs advice. I think they're just amazing. I think they're going to be the ones advising everybody else at this rate, setting by example. But let's get, okay, I'll take that one as well. Fine. Bossy cards. So the first card that came out is Adjacent Possibilities. I'm not quite sure if it wants to be in the upright or the reverse. I think it's in the upright. I'm taking it in the upright. I'm sort of feeling that I need to take it in the upright. And the reason why is because I've seen a few readings, excuse me, bubble. I've seen a few readings this week where similar cards have come out from other tarot decks, where people have been talking about two people on like parallel paths coming together. So again, it could be a Leo and a Pisces here, or people in that energy. It doesn't have to necessarily be those two signs, but you probably more than likely are a Leo watching this reading, or know a Leo. Excuse me, I'm going to say I'm channeling. Yeah, it's like the universe is bringing together this Two of Cups, bringing two people on parallel paths. It's like no matter which direction they take, so you don't have to worry about the dead end, because no matter which direction you take, even if you don't take a direction at all and you swim off like the dolphin and do your own thing, all the different pathways for you are all one person's going to come through one of these doors and the other person's going to come through one of these doors, and you're going to end up in the same room. And once you're in the same room, you're going to go through that door together. Okay, and you've also, it's kind of on the bottom of the deck, but with the gold, I'm really drawn to it, and victory as well. I'm not going to read all of these, but yeah, cornucopia, victory. But I'll take cornucopia. I'll read these two cards. Your reading's really long today. I didn't expect it to be so long. I'm trying to do shorter readings, and it's just not happening because I get so wrapped up in your story, like so excited for you, or so concerned, or whatever is going on. I'm like, oh my goodness, how can I help you? Okay, adjacent possibilities. Many unconsidered options. Sometimes the force of habit keeps you stuck and unaware of a potentially healthier and happier choices at hand. Yet every moment gives you the option to open a different door and take a different course, whether it's in your thoughts, behaviours, or major life decisions. Unlike the indecision card, which came out yesterday for Cancer, which indicates confusion and vacillation around which course to take, the adjacent... put your teeth back in. The Adjacent Possibilities card is here to tell you that you have many options and it's time to take a wider look at things. I don't have false teeth, by the way. That was just a saying. As you consider the many life choices available, you feel more and more empowered and motivated to make the decisions that bring happiness, strength, and forward motion. Why can't I speak? In times of your goals, this card could indicate unknown and previously unconsidered ideas. Perhaps there's a marketing tool you haven't thought of, a connection you haven't tapped, or an entirely different direction that would be more suited to you. Be conscious, be aware, and be flexible and willing to take new and different action now. I'm going to read the reverse as well because it kind of came out in the reverse and I was guided to take it upright, but it's got a slight variation on the message, so I just want to read this as well. When reversed, the Adjacent Possibilities card is warning you to be careful not to miss an unknown opportunity because you're too married to your agenda. It's also asking you to turn inwards with a willingness to shake up your old unhealthy patterns and inner habits. The power of your life force moves through your deeply held habits, projecting your energy out into the universe and calling back your results. In this way, your ongoing thoughts and beliefs are really your defining moments, and in every next moment you have another energetic choice. So it's time to decide. It's time to decide. Are you going to let worry and self-doubt define you, or are you going to step into the ever-present adjacent possibility of optimism, trust, and self-love? No matter how stuck you feel, you always have the option in your thought. You always have options in the thousands of choices you make every day. Okay. So the reason why I read it both ways is because I think Leos, I think some of you are on different steps of this journey. Some of you have achieved this. Some of you are already in this Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups energy where you're really, really good on your own. Some of you may already be stepping into a relationship. For others of you, that's in your future. Some of you are still at this dead end. And this is telling you what you need to do, the steps you need to take to get to this really good energy over here. Okay? There's luck coming in for you. There's opportunities coming in for you. Look out for them and take them. Yeah, so whether you read that in the upright or in the reverse, it's where you are along this path, along this journey. But this is it's like a map. It's like a road map. And you could be anywhere along this timeline right now. So you can shape. You know, some of you are at the finish line already, but some of you are just starting to shape your reality, shape your future. And this is your guidelines of how to do it. Okay? You've got this. You've got this, Leo. The future's bright. The future is literally golden. I think that's a marketing campaign. And it's 11 as well. 11 is Union Twin Flame. With that Two of Cups there as well. Some of you have got a lot of good stuff coming in for you. That's not going to be for everyone. That's it's only going to be for some of you. But I do like to point it out if I see it because I'm a big soppy Libra. Okay, cornucopia, wishes fulfilled. And didn't I say that with the Nine of Cups? That's the wishes fulfilled card. Wishes fulfilled card. It's like the silliest reading. The energy is so giddy. Upright. An abundant harvest and great blessings are waiting for you, and you may even find all your wishes fulfilled. This cornucopia of gifts from the universe can come in the form of financial riches, job fulfillment, romantic love, or all of the above. When you receive the cornucopia upright, you know what you've done. You know that you've done important work and it's about to pay off. What did I say about finding the inner healing? The seeds you've planted in your energy and in your life are ready to be harvested in some significant ways. Get ready, for a great feast of abundant value is being prepared for you now, and Spirit is applauding all your effort. I've got goosebumps. Leo, your reading has killed me today. I love it. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I can't believe that this little guy here actually came through in your reading. So happy for you. This is amazing. like I said, you might be on different stages in this journey, but this is telling you your path. If you're stuck in this dead end energy where, you know, and this, if you're still stuck in this energy here, anxiety, self-doubt, overthinking a situation, this is your guidelines of how to step out of that, release that. You've got 3 9s here as well. You've got 3 9s. 9s are reaching the end of a journey, with the polar bear as well, reaching the end of a journey, coming to the end of a cycle, and then you get to 10, which is releasing your burdens. 10 of wands, is that? Yeah, 10 of wands, putting down your burdens. Brilliant. I am Leo, hear me roar. Okay, take care, Leo. Love you guys. Bye.